Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tiger Stripe. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video, what we're going to be doing is going over the Eidolon Teralyst hunt from a veteran's perspective. So for those of you who watched the video from the Eidolon Bombalist, how to farm for cores, new player perspective, the mid-player point to now, welcome back, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start from the equipment side. Again, I'm going to be utilizing arcanes. So we have Magus Husk and Magus Vigor. So starting with Magus Husk, we have 150 armor, fully ranked on transfer out. And we also have the Magus Vigor, which is at rank 5. On transfer out, we have 300 additional health. Now on top of all of that, we have our, what I call the SMG Nuke Amp. This is going to be full crit. I'm not using any form of status on this. So that's what we're using today. You can see the prism is the Clamora prism. Scaffold is the Propa scaffold. The brace is the Plogger brace. With all of that, I figured if I'm going to be going full crit, why not go with Virtuous Strike? So at rank 3, which mine is, on a critical hit, I have a 20% chance for 60% critical damage for 4 seconds. And we'll definitely be able to see that in action when we go out. Next up, we have our focus. Again, I just have to keep reminding, this is from a veteran's perspective. So we have everything here. You know, we did our thing. We pulled off all of our unbound passives from the other trees. We're ready to go. But the reason that I'm utilizing Unaru Wisp is for the Void Blast, which has a 100% chance to summon a wisp when it damages an enemy. For those of you who are coming from the other videos, you know that this is what I've been using. But for those of you who haven't, this is why. The wisps can be picked up by allies to increase operator damage by 100% for 12 seconds. Not only can allies pick it up, I can also pick it up. So it's not just for them. Next up, let's go on over to our weaponry and our Warframe. So, from the start of this whole thing, we're going to keep it vault all the way through. So let's go on over the build super quick. Corrosive Projection for the negative 18% armor reduction. And it's actually not just 18%. We are also increasing the effectiveness and the strength of the corrosive projection by putting coaction drift together with it. Next up, as I explained before, we're utilizing Volt for his shields. Now, what we need for those shields, we need to build for efficiency and duration. It's great for you to use speed for the reload and all of that. That's great, but this is the main reason for us building the way that we're building now. So, first things first, I love how, I explain all that, and the first mod is helping us in one area, but not in the other. That's okay, because we're going to build for the other as we continue on through the build. So 60% ability efficiency, great. Negative ability duration, not so great. We'll explain that later. Prime flow for the extra energy max. We need all of the energy that we can. Do we need that much? Probably not, but I like to keep some on hand. We're making up for the ability duration here through prime continuity and narrow-minded. We do not need ability range at all. It's not going to somehow make the shield smaller. It's going to remain consistent. I also chose to put on the speed drift mod for the casting speed. Streamline for the extra ability efficiency. That way it's cost effective. 12.5 energy per shield. It's great. And then last but not least, we have adrenaline and vitality. Both of these are going to be working for us beautifully. Not only do we have extra health, that means we can take a little bit more damage, which is being converted into energy as we receive health damage. Last but not least, on the Vault build, we have Guardian, which is giving us a little bit more survivability. 15% chance for 900 armor for 20 seconds on damage. And the best part of it all, when fighting the Eidolons, is Arcane Nullifier. Now, there's one thing that I do need to point out, which I can show you throughout the fight as well. We have Arcane Nullifier at rank 5, which means it has a 102% chance to resist a magnetic status effect. Now, note that it's a magnetic status effect. It is not the magnetic status effect and damage. We'll be showing that again throughout the fight. Next up, Rubico Prime. I chose not to use my Riven. I don't feel like this is necessarily important. Either A, this will be very, very costly for you to try to get, or B, it'll be very, very costly for you to try to replicate. And yes, this is from a veteran's perspective, but I feel like I need to keep it in a perspective that is obtainable for everyone. So I'm not putting this in place of it. Instead, what I did was I went with Prime Fast Hands. So everything else here is pretty much the same from the last video. We have our radiation, our damage, we have our multi-shot from Split Chamber and Vigilante armaments, and we also went ahead and put Stabilizer on for the negative weapon recoil. The Lex and the Galatine doesn't matter. In fact, I can go without them. Like I've said in the previous videos, you probably didn't even see me utilize them. And if so, it was maybe once. And then before we go out, we have our Sentinel. Now, Carrier Prime is important for me because of ammo case, which increases the ammo capacity by 25% and convert ammo pickups into the ammo for equipped weapons after 2 seconds. So with the Rubico Prime, you don't want to be running around dropping ammo plates or running to a nearby Grineer camp like you saw me in the first video looking for ammo. We don't want that. So Carrier Prime is going to work in our favor for this mod, or especially. Not only that, we have Vacuum, which is beneficial for picking up the ammo that's nearby. We have Meta Ray. The Sentinel will occasionally heal its owner, restoring 12% health over 4 seconds, additional survivability. Metal Fiber and Enhanced Vitality, which is keeping our carrier alive, as well as Repair Kit, which is healing itself over time, 6 heal rate per second. Shield Charger, which is increasing our max shields by 60% and shield regen by 60% for 10 seconds. This is great. After a while, you're receiving quite a bit of damage. And I know it might seem to counteract the Hunter Adrenaline in our Volt build, but it's going to work out. You don't need to always be taking damage from any sources. Last but not least, in case we are down, if this is not enough, our Sentinel will sacrifice itself to resurrect us. And with that, we also have Prime Regen. So if the Sentinel is killed, which it will die because it's sacrificing itself, it has a couple extra lives to come back. Beautiful. Works hand in hand. It's good for us. So let's go on out to the Plains of Eidolon and see what we can do. Lures out this way, which is one here. We've got the auto hack going.
Most devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
And then we have one here as well. Over time, you get used to the locations. If you'd like a video on that as well, let me know. I can go over quite a few additional things with everyone if you'd like. So we're just going to start right away. We're not here to play. We are not here to play. Got our Wisp. That's good. We got our shield. Go ahead and grab Bombalist. We are already ready to go. Now it's just all about finding the Vombalists. This is where all the time is. I'm not really seeing any right now. This should be a pretty fast video, but Vombalists are not on my side with it. Oh no, that split them. Here, let's see if we can keep one here. Try to maybe bring some more. There we go. This will definitely get us what we need. So we're going to go ahead and put that inside. Reload going.
Energy spike. I advise falling back. That device is insufficient.
Alright, so I want to show you. Nullifier, if you notice, it's not zapping us, it's not doing anything as far as harming us. When we go back, we get to keep our energy. That's the good thing about having Nullifier. As you continue to take on this fight, you don't have to worry about being zapped. Go ahead and put up another shield. Now I want to show you from this perspective why you shouldn't think Nullifier is going to mitigate the damage. Notice our health. We were getting pretty hurt there. It's just for the magnetic status effect. Got the lures on the Teralyst team. This is okay. As mentioned before, you want to get rid of all of the Vombalists that are attached. The quicker you can get through that, the better. We have our lures fully charged, ready to go. Got our wisps. And we're shield stripping again. That's weird. Looks like we've got some nearby Grenier that's just not satisfied with us. We're gonna have to deal with them.
Smaller sentients rush to the Eidolon.
Yes.
Stop them.
You don't. Thank you.
You are forcing on victory. Act now.
All right, yeah. So far, we're looking good. Ah, we've got the retaliation going on. Let's go ahead and kill the nearby Vombalists that are just sneaking on through. We're reloaded. We're ready to go. Nice and tall for us. We've got our lures, they're fully charged, waiting on us. Which one is that? Red? Nice. And that right there is the fight. Definitely a lot faster than what it was before, for certain. So let's go ahead and grab the cores that he left behind for us so nicely. And that is all we do. That is the Eidolon Teralyst fight from a veteran perspective. So hopefully that helped you all. If you'd like to see a different perspective as far as a damage dealing frame, or if you'd like to see a support and what to do from there, perhaps if you're, I don't know, if you'd like to try to mitigate damage or support your team with giving additional damage, let me know in the comments section below. Hopefully this video was of some assistance to you. If so, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.